My name is Andy Burgess. I'm a video journalist and founder of Faultline.
Fantastic. And today you talked a lot about kind of the YouTube algorithm, and a lot of people who watch my content are starting out YouTubers, starting out videographers. There are people who are maybe starting to, should they have a channel, should they not have a channel? What would you say is the best thing should they start a channel? Is now a good time, or is it an oversaturated market, would you say?
For sure. I think we're living in an age where creators have so many opportunities, right? Like 20 years ago, it was all like walled off by like big traditional media. Like now you have that opportunity. So I'd say, yes, there's a lot of saturation out there, but I 100% start. And the best way to learn is by just doing it, starting and doing it. That's what I did. I made a lot of very bad videos for a long time, started out on Snapchat, just making like daily videos, and then that moved into video journalism and documentaries. So yeah, it's definitely a great time to start doing it and finding your voice.
And for those people who are, really looking to maybe, because there's also a sector of the audience that I guess have YouTube channels and would be looking to really optimize what they're doing. So looking into that click-through rate, as you mentioned, looking through those average watch times and stuff. I mean, is it just about storytelling and nailing that? And what advice would you give to aspiring creators who are maybe smaller, who are looking to grow in 25 and 26 and beyond to, create something more, I guess in some ways monetizable, but also to get larger viewership, so then they can leverage that moving forward for either their business or their own personal brand?
Yeah, I think at the core of it, storytelling is the most important aspect. People would call it like retention tactics or whatever, but it's like, can you keep somebody compelled throughout your video? And to do that, you need interesting topics and thumbnails. And I would say just really lean in on what you are really passionate about and enjoy, because that will come through in your content. Nobody else, people can make lots of copycat channels and take the same topic, but nobody can really replicate what you're doing. So try to build that into your content to make you stand out, and just find some creators that you love and watch them, study what they do, study their storytelling, and again, you will just improve, and that'll bring in the viewership. And if you're looking to monetize it, that will also bring in monetization.
Fantastic. And for those people who are maybe interested in longer term, right? Because I think a lot of time, especially with the Mr. Bigification of YouTube, we're looking for quick pops, right? Quick videos that get loads and loads of views. What kind of timeline did you look for when you started? Were you looking for I need to make this work in a year, or because I think a lot of the time people spend a lot of their life going, I need it tomorrow, right? We're living in a TikTok age where everyone gets that quick validation of, my video's doing really well. But do you give it some time? Do you trust in your either your ability or the trust that you'll grow in the ability?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have been a creator for 9 years. I started Faultline 3 years ago as a business, but I started off something that I was really passionate about, telling human stories through geography. That's what I think about every single day. That excites me. I think if you're starting a channel just to make it profitable and make money from it, you will quickly burn out. So it's got to be something that you're really passionate about. And for me, I kind of know how YouTube worked. I had a runway. I gave it about 6 months. I was like, okay, if we can have a runway and bring out consistent videos for 6 months, we can get it to a place where the channel will be monetized and we can start building a business out of this. Yeah, but I guess it varies. It depends on how much content you want to make, what the content is that you're making. There's a lot of different factors. It's not like one size fits all.
Is it more of a momentum swing, would you say? Because a lot of people say to me, it's about constantly churning stuff out, right? You've got to, if you have a break, that's kind of game over for you, and then it's got to kind of start again. Or would you say creators should really focus on quality rather than quantity to be able to do those reps, of course, but actually be able to, I guess, long-term have a channel that's going to grow on its own?
For sure. Quality, I think, is everything. We're in a place where, like you said, these platforms are so saturated. What makes you stand out? Yes, YouTube would like you to be posting consistently, but find something that works for you that's a good medium ground. For us, it's every 4 to 5 weeks, and we know that people will come back if a video is in line with what we are trying to make. Yeah, so we prioritize quality because we want people to stick around and watch our videos and know that we're going to present them something great, as opposed to like a video that's less. Like you may get more views on it like over time if you're putting out a ton of videos, but you probably won't build an audience that really care. And at the end, if you want to make your business sustainable, you need to build like a community of people who are interested in what you do. It's like, because again, like YouTube could shut down at any moment. They could totally tweak something. So if you have a loyal audience that care about what you do, they will follow you anywhere.
And what advice would you give to creators who are starting out and maybe looking to work with brands? You mentioned in your talk about Red Bull, they're a very big brand, but maybe a specific brand, maybe here at the show, etc., that a creator's looking to work with and add value to. What advice would you give to those creators who are maybe looking to target a brand like Red Bull, but it could be obviously any other brand in that respect?
Sure. I mean, the niche you're in depends on it. If you're in the like video photography niche, camera brands, etc., will be your forte. If you're a channel like that, start producing videos that you think that can add value to them, right? Like show them that you've cultivated an audience that care about cameras, for example, and then go towards those brands that like you work with, right? I spent a long time in that space and have worked with a lot of brands, and the way I get into conversations with them is like, I'm passionate about their products, I use them, so it's very easy to just start those conversations. I never really go into that thinking, oh, like I want to work with you and have like a brand deal to make this video. It's like, is there a good bond between us two brands? And then if that turns into a sponsorship, then your audience is kind of like, if you're like a camera channel, you're promoting a new camera, and the audience is like, oh yeah, he uses that. Like I will trust his recommendation. Maybe I will also go check that out. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to mention?
I don't think so.
Else you want to plug?
Check out Faultline. We make documentaries about human stories told through geography.
Thanks so much.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.